From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab, Dean Kramer. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Well, Boog, it can be frustrating when players start to press in scoring opportunities. It also puts pressure on your starting pitcher. They need to lock in and capitalize with runners in scoring position.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, that's low.
There's a swing and a miss. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That clips the corner. Rooker not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. And another
that's
ball.
off the plate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Ow!
Just
that's
missed.
out.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Orioles due up in the first, no score. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound now, Aaron Savali. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Jackson
Ball,
Holiday,
that's out.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Catcher challenge will take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the 1-0. Fouled off to the right.
Ball.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is outside. And that's a base hit. Holiday coming home. The throw in. Tag, two-way, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
A dive. He's got it.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jeremiah Jackson. There's a strike. And it's fouled away. In the air, right field. Rooker settles underneath it. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy that they are counting on to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. That clips the corner. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. You got to figure regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Batting fifth, center fielder Lawrence Butler.
And that one ripped to left. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the tying run is on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Hey!
Butler, the base runner at first with one out. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that'll get down for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ward has a beat on it. 2 down.
Batting eighth, third baseman Carlos Cortez.
So up next, Carlos Cortez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And there's a ball. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In there at the knees for a strike. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. That one
That's
missed.
ball 3.
Darryl Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Cowser gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 1 and the A's nothing.
I'm a rock star and I work for the minimum. You can't be my style. Can you hear me now?
We head to the bottom of the 2nd and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Popped up. Wilson settles under it. And a quick out, number 1.
7, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off. In the air, left side. Stretches out and hauls it in. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 1 and the A's nothing. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now at Oriole Park. I'll tell you what, Siggy, we documented his recent struggles on the mound, but a great start in this one.
Yeah, looks like a completely different ball player, relaxed, in rhythm, and totally in control. None of that was there last time out.
Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is fouled back. Ball one there. Missed inside with the curve.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2-2 now. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. And that one clips the corner.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Hey!
That's
Inside, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. That hits the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Lawrence Butler digs in now. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Ball, that's low.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I read in the deep. Know if you hit me, come with a feet. All the drip, can't get it for cheap. I hit a cat when you give him a speech. I'm at the top, so they gunning for me. I gotta eat us a bon appetit. Lay all the sauce and I go on the beat. My competition.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Winning's what I do, kid. I don't take no L's. Make my haters lose it. And this ain't no exclusive. Everybody know it. By now they just used to it. Y'all sick, but you mad 'cause I'm
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Holliday getting ready to hit.
Hey!
The 0-1. And that one is inside ball one. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That one inside.
That's inside.
Ball 2. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they cut into the lead. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I'll tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day. And that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
Alonso stands in now, looks at that one inside. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one, out in front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a little bit low. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. Welcome back. And Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jeff McNeil stands in. Fly to left his first time. Fastball for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, Henderson. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the A's, third baseman Carlos Cortez.
Fastball is outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dietrich ends. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Aiken also getting ready. Wilson, the runner at second with one away. Left field.
Nope,
and that's a foul ball. The 1-1. On the corner for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next to hit, Darrell Hernandez. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, right field. And that is that. The A's strand one, but they still lead at 3-2.
You know the name. Who am I? You know the name. You know the name. Who am I? You know the name. You know the name.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
These Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's down. Yeah.
The 2-1. Fouled off down the right side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
No, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter Jeremiah Jackson.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And a count 2-1. Late swing fouled off. Two now. In the air to left center. He's got it.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Colton Cowser.
One out man at first. Colton Cowser, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The 1-0.
Hey!
High fly ball, right field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the inning. One left for the Orioles. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
You can come and get it. Replay, babe, you can come and get it. My team stay ready, we the best, don't forget it. Pick a side, no straddling in the line. You can check the scoreboard, man, the numbers don't lie. Nice try, K-Bite. I got baddies on my team, kiss, kiss, high five. Come and get it, you can come and get it.
Foul ball there. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Hurts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. A's leading by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away.
Up next for the A's.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ball.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they're up 3-2. Bottom of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a four-bagger.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Scott Barlow getting ready to go. Alvarado getting loose as well. The 1-2. Towards first, Kurtz takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
That one fouled off.
Ball one.
That's off the
Ball two.
mark, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Now here is Jackson Holiday. 1 for 2.
Oh, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hey!
And ball 1.
That's inside.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And the Orioles lead 1. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
give it a minute, but we can't.
Now pitching.
Dietrich Enns takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Right through there for a strike. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Yennier Cano, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the A's.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
That one missed. Langoliers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. That one drifts inside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in there for strike 3. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So now with one away and a man at second, Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Fought off foul. And that one missing low. In the air out towards right center. O'Neill moving under this one. That's out number 2.
Up next for the A's, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 2.
That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Man, that got him square in the mask. Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. It's the A's 3 and the Orioles 2. Back down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Activity in the bullpen. Hogan Harris, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sterner also throwing. The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Line drive to short and caught.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Taylor Ward.
Just
ball
missed. Barlow, 33 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. That
ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3. The Orioles down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That finds the mark on the inside corner. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now here is Jeremiah Jackson. That one's in there. 0-1. To third, Cortez. Over to McNeil. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Top of inning number 7. Leading off, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got it. 1 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. That one way inside. 1-2 now. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dietrich ends. Won't go any further tonight. And he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
now pitching.
So they turn things over to the righty, Yennier Cano.
78.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order, Tyler Soderstrom will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Set for the last half of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie and run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The Orioles with the tying run on at first here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Westberg wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Squirts away from Langoliers. No advance though. Cowser on at first, nobody out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Scott Barlow won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Hogan
A's,
Harris
number
gets the call from the
36.
pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty after the double play. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Out front, rip foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Nope, that's down.
Check swing, and he went 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail it 3-2.
I can see it in their conscience, and I know they all watching. Cause I've been ballin' since the YMC. Hey, know the work, yeah, I gotta be paid.
Leading off.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Looking to do more of what he did back in the third.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
That's a
Getting
ball.
squeezed a little bit here late.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Oh, 1 down. Line to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second. And now it's even up.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a good eye there.
Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And delivers outside. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. 1 for 3. This one in the air, center field. Cowser drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. To the plate. Save. And it's 4-2.
Up next, the A's. Center fielder, Roy Butler.
That's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. There's one. Over to first.
Thanks, DJ.
Up next, the A's. Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Kyle Bradish, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Aiken, the lefty, warming up as well.
That's in. Ball 2.
Outside
Ball 3.
low. 3-1. In the air, right field. O'Neill should have this one. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Orioles 2. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back here in Baltimore and into the box for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch just misses. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mark Leiter Jr., the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
O'Neill checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Second baseman, Jackson Holiday.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Orioles with the tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, and he went 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
1 out man at first. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. And there's the automatic.
Take it all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The tying run at the plate. And the
Nope.
tying run
Ball
is
four.
on base.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Two on, one out. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. Out towards right center field. Rooker under it. Brings it in. And there's two down.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hogan Harris is done. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So the
Athletics,
closer summoned from the bullpen, Mark Leiter Jr. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And next for the Orioles, Taylor Ward. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two on, two outs. On the ground at first. Kurtz takes it to the bag. Inning over on the ground out. Took just two pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2.
I'm on the move, making moves till my hit snaps. Arthritis, popping from all-nighters, kicking nothing but fire, but I don't mean harm life.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Bradish.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
leading off for the A's, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Foul ball. Now 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cade Povich, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. Jackknifes out of the way. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Here's the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. That one
Inside,
way
ball
inside.
one.
McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. Outside
Ball
low.
three.
Full count now. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Bradish out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Number 45.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Athletics trying to break this one open here at the top of the ninth.
Nope, outside.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you've got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Hey!
Runners at first and second with one gone. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Two on, one out. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Two on, two outs. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. The A's on top in this one, 4-2. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball, that's out.
Leiter, 10 saves to his name. He joined the team as a free agent. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Late with the swing there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Substitution being made at first. On to run for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And that one is inside.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And the 1-0. On the ground to the left. Wilson. The underhand flip. There's
You're
one.
out.
On to first.
Safety's good.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that drops in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Oh, 2 now. Ball 1 there. Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Big spot here, bottom of the ninth, down to their final out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. As the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world, not saying you gotta chase me, but I wouldn't mind it if you give me. Don't let me down easy. If you're gonna leave me, baby, go and leave me all the way. Don't ask for all your things back, cussing out my name, yeah, just to go and take back what you say. Burn all the bridges.